As workflows grow, they get harder to work with. Even a relatively small workflow can become frustrating when you're constantly scrolling around the canvas, hunting for the right node and adjusting settings spread across a dozen different places. I know I am. In this chapter, I'll show you a feature called Subgraphs that lets you collapse multiple nodes into a single compact unit, keeping your workspace clean while still having full access to everything inside when you need it. Start by selecting the nodes you want to combine. You can do this by clicking and dragging a selection box around them, or by holding Ctrl or Command on Mac and clicking each node individually. For this example, let's select all the nodes in our text-to-image workflow. With your nodes selected, right-click on any of them and choose Convert to Subgraph. All of those nodes will collapse into a single node on your canvas. Now, instead of seeing the entire chain of connected nodes, you now see one compact box. By default, ComfyUI will display some of the key input fields directly on this subgraph node, things like your prompt text field, model selection, or image dimensions, so you can adjust the most important settings without opening anything. Now, if you hit the run button, the workflow will execute exactly as it did before. Nothing is changed about how it works, only how it looks on your canvas. To see or edit the full workflow inside the subgraph, click on the small icon on the subgraph node. This opens up the interior and you'll see all of your original nodes exactly as they were before. Same connections, same settings, everything intact. You'll notice one new element. Some of the connections now lead to plug nodes along the edges of the subgraph. These plugs represent the boundary between the inside and the outside. The plug on the left side represents incoming information, data entering the subgraph from the rest of your canvas. The plug on the right side represents outgoing information, data leaving the subgraph and continuing to, well, whatever comes next in your workflow. This is the same input-output logic you already know from regular nodes, just applied at a larger scale. The subgraph itself behaves like a single node from the outside, with its own inputs on the left and outputs on the right. Inside the subgraph, you'll notice that some input fields are highlighted with a purpley magenta-ish outline. These are the fields that are currently promoted, meaning they're visible and editable directly on the subgraph node from the outside without needing to open it up. You have full control over which fields are promoted and which are hidden. To hide a field that's currently visible on the outside, right-click on it inside the subgraph and select Unpromote widget. It will still exist inside the subgraph and keep its value. It just won't show up on the compact outer view anymore. And to expose a field that's currently hidden, right-click on it and select Promote widget. It will now appear on the subgraph node when viewed from the outside. This lets you design the subgraph's outer interface to show only settings you actually need to adjust regularly, like your prompt, your seed, or your image dimensions, while tucking away everything else inside. When you're done editing inside the subgraph, there are two ways to get back to your main canvas. Press the Escape key, or look at the top left corner of the screen where your workflow tabs are and click on your main workflow tab. You'll see that any changes you made inside promoted or unpromoted fields are reflected on the subgraph node now. Subgraphs become increasingly valuable as your workflows grow in complexity. A workflow with 30, 40, or even more nodes can be overwhelming to navigate, but if you group related nodes into subgraphs, one for model loading, one for prompt handling, one for post-processing maybe, you can reduce your visible canvas to just a few clean, clearly labeled blocks. You get the simplicity of a compact layout with the full power of every node still accessible inside. And why would you want to do this? Well, maybe you're not only building the workflow for yourself, maybe you're building it for someone that isn't as savvy as you are with ComfyUI, and you need to create an easier experience for them. Whether you're building this for yourself or for someone else, subgraphs are very, very convenient.